Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. It's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. Off we go from Denver. And the return will bring him to the 28-yard line. And that's where the offense will get going for the first time in this one. On the ground, this is Ashton Genty. Inside the 40. Down the sideline to the 20. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. The extra point by Gay is good, and the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead.
Gay to kick off for Las Vegas.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
And they're on 34-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now the former Ohio State Buckeye. Here's J.K. Dobbins. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. So, trying to match that opening drive touchdown a moment ago. This will help. One play and a quick first down.
45-yard line.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. And he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. N'Kobe Dean in on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
And in motion is Ingram. 2nd down. Nix. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. 3rd down coming up. In motion, it's Waddle. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. They pick up 17 through the air. Good for a Denver first down.
Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
To throw is Nix. And that ball incomplete. Tried to get it to Waddle. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable?
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Raiders have come up with it.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the...
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. So they might be taking a look at this one. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. A run with Dobbins. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
There on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
At the 13-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
At the 4-yard line.
Dobbins. And he's going to go backward, taken down at the 6.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. This one caught at the 4.
Nix's pass complete to Jalen Waddle. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Big play coming up, 3rd and goal. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Evan Ingram. Down Denver. Will Lutz now for the PAT.
Lining up for the point after.
He gets it to go, and the Broncos come right back to tie it at 7.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off.
The Raiders take
And
over
that one
first
is
and 10.
through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now, Cousins. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
They go play action with Cousins. Back taken in by Connor Hayward. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
It's a gain of
10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. Good for a Raider 1st down. Off the play fake, here's Cousins. And they're going to get to him and take him down back on the other side of midfield. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football. And they've got 2nd and long. 2nd and 14. Here's Genty. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down.
So you find yourself in 2nd and long. What you're thinking here as the play caller is just get this into a manageable 3rd down situation. But after that rush attempt and that big gain, they now find themselves in 3rd and short, which makes it nice. They can run or pass.
Cousins out of the gun on 3rd down. He's got his man. That's Beck. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll come up now. Again, good news. It's 1st and 10. A handoff. Running left is Genty. Open space inside the 10. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Now Cousins on the bootleg. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Genty. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Las Vegas. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Gay to add the PAT. He knocks it through, and the Raiders will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Broncos 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Mims. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
They send Sutton in motion. Now it's Dobbins. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. It was Jeremy Chin that time up to make the stop.
Tackled by Jeremy Chin. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. Still going.
We're seeing a lot of this around the league, Mike, as defenses continue to adjust to controlling for explosive plays. They're playing with a lot of depth. They're saying, we're not going to let you throw the ball over our head. So that's why these guys are such weapons. It can be short throw, long run. Just because you don't try to throw it 1,000,000 yards doesn't mean you can't have explosive plays in the passing game.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
1st and 10. At their own 27-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. And nothing materializes there. Just fortunate to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Gets that one complete to his tight end, Bowers. 17 yards on that play. 1st down, Vegas.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Come to the line now for first down and 10. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. The throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Good start to this drive so far. Another 1st and 10. Run right up the gut with Genty. Good running inside the 25. And he's into the end zone yet again. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Raiders. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon.
His kick is good.
So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book, see if he can do it. The record in a game is 6. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Nix, now to throw it here on first down. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Number 12, R.J. Harvey. It's a pickup.
Second down, they need 7.
2nd and 7.
And in motion is Ingram. Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. The catch made there by Sutton. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
First down.
Back to throw is Nix. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Now they'll pitch it out here. And nothing doing here. Will be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
And in motion is Ingram. Here's Nix to throw. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Momentum building here. On this dive, they go again. 1st and 10.
At the 38-yard line.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing is Nix. That's caught downfield. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. One of the Raiders has got it. And they're going to take over once more. They have forced another first-half turnover. Wow, you think you have moved it down the field with a terrific pass and catch. But, and remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. They send Sutton in motion. They'll throw. It's Nix. To the goal line and in. Troy Franklin Broncos. Plus for the extra point. It's up and good. Broncos will even the score. It's now 21 all.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. On first down, Cousins. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's second down.
So they're not going to come down with the reception, but, Mike, this is actually a really good ball. So with the coverage being as tight as it was, the only place that quarterback can put the ball is high and to the outside, saying, hey, if my guy can't come down with it and keep his feet in bounds, nobody is. The last thing you want to do is miss that ball on the inside, because those are the ones that end up going the other direction.
The Broncos going to signal for their third and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. QB will survey the defense on 1st and 10. Throwing now, Cousins. He'll let this one go deep. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
On the return, the Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They send Sutton in motion. A first down throw for Nix. And they will finally run him down. A big one there to start the second half. 33 yards.
First down.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Play action now. It's Nix. Out to his right. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Tried to get it to Waddle. It'll be second down. Receiver in motion, headed left. On second down, it's Nix. That's caught left side by Ingram. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Broncos.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's Dobbins. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
They'll give it to Dobbins. And that's a good game there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
Nix from the gun on third down. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And that one going to be thrown down the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
To the outside, hauled in by Sutton. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Portland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos go up by 7. 28-21.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They go play action with Cousins. That's to the right side and caught by Bowers.
Cousins pass complete to Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Now Gay for the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders have come back to level things. It's 28 all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. He's inside the 30. And he'll wind up taking this all the way down to the Raiders' 27-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 38 yards.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Man in motion, heading right. Little quick pass to the receiver, heading right. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And he'll take it on in. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Broncos. His second touchdown of the afternoon. The kick by Lutz is good. Broncos will go up by 7.
35. Raiders 28. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
Play action now. It's Cousins. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. He's got it! And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line.
First and goal, Raiders.
Now it is first and goal. Here's Genty. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this third quarter has come to an end.
This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I might be able to get 1 yard myself. That's disappointing that they're unable to capitalize.
One more time with Genty. And he's got another one. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Vegas. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.